It's obvious to quite a few people by now that Electronic Arts no longer has the PGA Tour license. It's kind of a big deal. EA had that license for decades, spanning all the way back to the original PGA Tour Golf for PC. Then, of course, the magnificent PGA Tour golf games for the Genesis, 2 and 3 standing out in particular. There was also a Super Nintendo version, but I've covered that in a certain Super Nintendo guidebook, which will be coming out hopefully next year. When the series moved to 32 bits on the PlayStation, we saw the integration of full motion video, we saw digitized characters being used, uh, PGA Tour Golf 96, PGA Tour 97, PGA Tour 98, which had some interesting presentation elements with Ernie Johnson from TNT Sports. But in 1998, which was the 1999 sports year, things changed. There was a young man who had broken out on tour and was expected to be the next big thing. His real name is Eldrick, but you probably know him as Tiger Woods. In 1998, Tiger Woods 99 was the debut of Tiger Woods and the PGA Tour kind of together for Electronic Arts, in making a series that would span from 1998 all the way until Tiger Woods 2014, which was the 2013 year. So if you look at it, it was about 15 years Tiger Woods games lasted. We all know, of course, that Tiger had some personal problems that affected his brand, and he had some health problems that affected his play. He's still trying very hard to get back to at least shades of the Tiger that we once knew. But back in the late 90s and through most of the 2000s, the PGA Tour and Tiger Woods were linked at the hip. You could not talk about the PGA without talking about Tiger Woods in some way, shape, or form. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any of the Tiger Woods PGA Tour games to open on camera for Unsealed here. I have looked. I had a line on a couple, and I may still try and land some later on in the year. But I do have one game here that's a bit of a curiosity, if you will. A game that focuses more on Tiger Woods and more on the younger set of golfers than the traditional stodgy older golfer or the hip attitude-filled golfer of the late 90s and early 2000s. So I'm talking about Cyber Tiger. Cyber Tiger, and you can see Tiger's got the enormous head here. The caricature looks very similar to what EA did for Road Rash, with the characters having obscenely large heads and small bodies. But this game here, while it does have the PGA Tour license and it does have actual golf courses, is more meant for all ages, and it's a less serious take on golf, although you can certainly play it more seriously if you'd like. So on the back here, you can see some screens, and I know it's tough because of the glare from the webcam. Rip up the rule book. Anything goes. That right there tells you that this is more of an arcade-style golf game than your usual PGA Tour game was at the time. Smash monster drives, earn power-ups at the driving range, play wacky courses, and you can play as Little Tiger, Teen Tiger, or Cyber Tiger. We actually saw the same kind of thing, Tiger playing as he grew up. I believe it was Tiger Woods 13 that did that for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. So the features of this game, tons of golfers. You can create your own to take on Cyber Tiger or many other characters. Fast and fun gameplay. Again, we're talking more on the arcade slant here. Real-time analog swing and ball control. Hit a fade or a draw, add topspin or backspin, all in mid-flight. Career mode, you can start as a kid and earn your way to being an adult. So again, it's that progression. See it and sink it. Exaggerated view helps to read the green and sink the money putt. More ways to get on the green. You have super drives, hidden tricks, hidden golfers, and all the power-ups you can handle. So where the traditional PGA Tour golf games were more serious and all kinds of get in the hole, and you really wanted to capture that PGA Tour mentality, this game is more of a wider appeal, a reach out to golfers of all skill levels and ages. And the reason that this game sticks out to me is this came out in 1999, and I was working for FuncoLand at the time. I was managing my own store. I remember when this came out, I popped it into one of the demo units to try it, and I actually had fun with this. I was not very good at it. Playing around on the driving ranges was a little weird. But nonetheless, I thought that this was a really cool idea. And again, back in 1999, Tiger Woods was really at the top of the golf environment. Everything really revolved around Tiger at this time. So having a game that was specifically geared to him, I thought was a pretty cool idea. You may be able to see this, maybe not, but the game was $10 originally. I paid right around that for this, which was kind of cool. It does have a little pull tab at the top, or a little hanging tab. So if I wanted to hang that up, I could. But we're not going to do that. This is Unsealed, and what do we do on Unsealed? We open up these games so we can play them. So that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to try and open this so that everyone can see it. I don't know how much success I'm going to have. I want to try and find a groove first. There we go. So we'll reach around the microphone and we'll just open it up. There we go. Oh, there it is. See it, plastic. Whoops. We do have the security seal, so we know that this has not been played before. So we'll open that up. This is pretty exciting. If you know me at all, you know that sports video games are really my thing. Even though I'm not the best at them, I've played enough of them where I have plenty of experience. So finding games like this that aren't too expensive and that I'm able to open up on camera is pretty cool. At least it is to me. When we open up the game, and I'm actually going to take the security seal off this time. There we go. Just want to make sure nothing falls out. Oh, yeah, okay. So when we open up the game, and I'm going to put this on the inside just so that it doesn't fall out. So when you open it up, you do have the disc over here, which has a picture of a tiger on it. Go figure. There's also an EA Sports, it's in the game, mini catalog, and we'll talk about that in a second. And you also have the manual here. There's Tiger getting ready to put it in the hole on the back of the manual. So let's take a look at this catalog first. I always used to love these, although they weren't posters per se. It was kind of neat to get something extra on the inside. This is an actual catalog. It's not like a fold-out poster or anything. So on the inside here, again, this is now, I believe this is for the 2000 sports year at this point. Yeah. So we have Madden 2000 and NASCAR 2000. Madden 2000 really took steps forward after the first year of polygons for the 1999 sports year. 2000 was just a huge step in the right direction. It was really the year that it blew past NFL Game Day. There's NASCAR 2000 as well. NHL 2000, which again was a step in the right direction. And we'll talk about the NHL games in future episodes. Hint, hint, hint. We also have NCAA Football 2000. Remember when there were NCAA sports games? Yeah, I do too. Pepperidge Farm remembers. There is Knockout Kings 2000 and NBA Live 2000. I gotta admit, the NBA Live series I thought took steps backwards in the 99 and 2000 sports years. The animation got really stuttery, and I thought that the presentation suffered as well. And it was kind of fortuitous that at the same time, Visual Concepts and Sega Sports were getting ready to roll out NBA 2K, which really changed how basketball was played, and EA never really caught up after that. What else do we have? We have, yes, FIFA 2000 and Triple Play 2000. Now, Triple Play 2000 is the game that I thought was awesome for one reason, and that is the Home Run Derby. The Home Run Derby, where you could actually hit certain objects and compete for points. I thought that was really, really cool. I played a lot of that game. There's also Supercross 2000 as well. And you can go to easports.com over here on this side if you want to check it out and see what else is coming. There were also, and I never got these because I thought they were kind of a scam, but you could also get EA Sports branded memory card and controller if you so dared. Okay, so those are that's from the catalog. Let's go ahead and take a look at the manual now. Man, this This is cool. And I know that the game is really not that big a deal, and honestly, it's not the best game out there. But still, because of the memories that I take away from Funko Land and playing this, it means a lot to me from a nostalgia standpoint. The catalog, the manual is in black and white, so there's not really a lot to be excited about. It is a fairly well, not that big a manual, I guess. It's only 20 pages, including the warranty. There is a warranty card on the inside, which is right there. We're not going to talk about the warranty card this time because EA's warranty cards are really tame. But the manual is fairly in depth. There are lots of tips here, talking about when to take full backswings versus when to take partial backswings. This utilized the analog swing, so if you had the DualShock controller, which you should have by 1999, you were using that for your golf swing, pulling it back and then pushing it forward. And this mechanic became an even bigger deal on the PS2 with the Tiger Woods games on that platform. It took me a long time to get used to that method of swinging. I was so used to the 3-button swing, especially from another golf series, which, by the way, we'll cover on this show pretty much in full very soon. But still, playing the game with Tiger Woods, definitely a big deal. You don't have to pay very much for this if you're interested in trying it. You can usually find it for under $5 pre-owned, and that's what I would recommend as long as you have a PlayStation or PS2 or PS3 that will play it. It is arcade-based. It's not going to be the most realistic thing you've ever played. There's going to be some over-the-top sound effects, and it's going to seem kind of kiddie, but if you put that aside and you just have fun with it, don't put any expectations on it, you might actually enjoy what you play. And then you can get back to the nitty-gritty, the real-time or the real-life PGA Tour golf games with the real courses and the real players. But for now, sometimes it's good to just kind of kick back, hit the links, and see how you do. And this is better than Golden Tee, at least for the PlayStation. So if you're interested in arcade golf games, this is a possibility. And like I mentioned, there's one other series when you're talking about accessible golf games, and we will be covering that on this show in the weeks to come. Until the next time, my friends, thanks for watching. It means so much. If you like what you see, go ahead and click on the thumbs up button, or go ahead and feel free to leave a comment. Have you ever played this before? Tell me about it, or your experience with the Tiger Woods golf games. I'd love to hear from you. Until the next time, my friends, see ya.